Hi, and welcome to episode 27 of the Guy Who Sews podcast. My name is Sean, and this is my weekly podcast where I share my quilting adventures. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you do, definitely check out some of my other videos. And if you're one of my wonderful returning videos, welcome, and it's always great to see you. So let's go ahead and get started with the episode with my works in progress. The first one I want to share with you is the Scrappy Diamond. Last week I showed you guys I'd done just a couple of blocks, and I've been able to finish that row, attach it to the quilt. So now we have 4 completed rows, and the bottom row here, hopefully is in camera right now, is the one I just completed. And so it's starting to come together, it's starting to look really nice. And then I've also been able to get done row number 5. I have not attached it yet, but this kind of shows you how it's put together if you haven't seen this before. And there is a free pattern which is very similar to this. I kind of made this up as I went along. That is in the description below as well. I have not made any progress on the Sweet Treats, the ice cream quilt. I do hope to do that this week, so really nothing to share there. But the other thing I've been working on most of the week is the koala quilt that I showed you the fabrics for last week, and I wanted to get a complete block of the koala done today, but the cutting took a bit longer than I expected, but I was able to get his head done. So this is the first of 12 blocks. Each one will be different colors. Some will be darker grays, browns, all the colors of the rainbow, so it's going to look really nice once it's done. And I'm really liking how the sky behind it looks, which is a change that I made to what it shows on the pattern. So now let's go ahead and move on to our week in review. For those of you that are new, it's just a quick series of clips of what I get up to during the week, me sewing and some other stuff, so please enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the week in review video. If you are enjoying the video so far, I would love it if you gave the video a thumbs up and share with a friend, as it does definitely help me out and helps the channel grow. Last week I asked you guys what sort of sew-alongs you'd like to do, and I got a wide variety of answers. Some of you guys would like to learn applique, some of you guys would like to do paper piecing, and so forth, and that is going to be arranged in the very near future. So thank you so much for all your feedback. It is very much appreciated. This week's question is something I came up with, is that I've heard a lot of people on Facebook and that sort of thing there that have seemed to have lost their sewing mojo. And so what I was wondering is, what motivates you to sew? What brings you joy in sewing? I'd love to hear your answers. For me, it is taking a pile of fabric, disassembling it into small pieces, and then reassembling it into something beautiful. I do have a few finished objects to show you, but before we do that, let's go ahead and get to our news and announcements. As many of you know, yesterday I started my Saturday morning live series at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and I had a lot of fun. There was quite a few of you that joined me for that, and I want to say thank you once again for everybody that joined me. I'm going to do that again this coming Saturday, July 2nd, and this time we're going to change it up, and I want to show you how to put together this fun cactus block. This is my own design. I just played with it and came up with it earlier today, and I think it'll be something fun to put together. It is not applique, it is not paper piecing, it's traditional piecing. It goes together really quickly, so definitely come join me. I'm going to put up the fabric requirements in the next couple of days, and that way if you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. The other thing I am going to put up this week on Tuesday morning is my tutorial for the project bag, which I'm going to show in just a moment. And I did that with Donna Strunts at Handmade by Ying a couple of weeks ago, and this is a more dedicated tutorial showing you the step by step. So quite a few of you have asked for that, so I'll be able to go ahead and get the tutorial recorded. I just have to edit it, and it'll be up Tuesday morning, unless something weird happens. And then the upcoming lives, as I said, this Saturday I'm going to have the cactus block, and then the following Saturday, the 9th of July, I'm going to have Beth Goody and then Courtney Stubbins going to join me, and they're going to teach me how to do foundation paper piecing. They've been trying to get me to do it for ages, and I'm like, come on the live and show me and teach me, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then the following weekend, the 16th, I'm going to have my friend Melissa from Practically Creative, and she's going to show me a different technique of how to do applique. She's going to show us how to do it with freezer paper, and I think that'll be really interesting as well. And so that's about it for live events for the moment. So let's go ahead and move on to the fun stuff, which is the completed projects. The first one I talked about is the project bag, which is the tutorial I'm going to show on Tuesday. And it's a drawstring bag. It's used a lot for knitters and crocheters. My wife has about 20 of these that I've made for her, but they can be used for so many different things. It's fully lined, it's a lot of fun, and then the tutorial for this shows you from start to finish. Will be put up on Tuesday morning. And then the other thing I did on the live yesterday morning was some applique blocks for my quilt, and the story behind this and everything else is said in more detail along with the other blocks that I've done already. There's like 60 of them on yesterday's live, so definitely check that out if you've missed it. But this is the first one I made during the live, and these are the firecrackers for July 4th. And then this is a fun Easter egg for Easter to represent Easter. And then this is Dwight from The Office. And I'm not an Office fan. I really did try to get into the show, but it just wasn't for me. But the person I'm making this for loves The Office. It's one of her favorite shows, so I'm excited to be able to put this block on that quilt for her. And then that is it for my completed projects. I thought I had more, but anyway. So my goals for this week is I really need to get stuck into that Sweet Treats quilt, because we do have that event on the 23rd where me and about 6 other creators are going to come on and put these scrappy projects together, and at the moment I'm going to be sitting there twiddling my thumbs because I've got nothing done. But you know, we'll get it done. I do want to make some more progress on the koala quilt. I'd love to get it the first block finished and maybe get started on a second, and then go ahead and get the Clue 5 of the Puzzle Mystery Quilt done as well. It has got a lofty goal, but I do have a long weekend coming up. And for anyone in Canada, I wish you a happy Canada Day on Friday the 1st. And then, again, in the US, we'll have July 4th, the following Monday. So that is pretty much it for this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love to hear your comments. I always love hearing from you guys. I respond and read every comment, whether you do comment today or 3 weeks or 6 months from now. So I hope you all have a great week, happy sewing, and we'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye.